Today we're going to pack a ditch bag. So I want to have all of my essentials here and here. The first, my ditch bag, I want to sort of put some of the larger items in first. One of the most important, first aid kit. Important keeping your ditch bag, that way it gives you good practice to always know where your first aid kit is, and it gives you good practice to go and grab your ditch bag, get it as fast as you can, even just for a small little cut or something. The more you practice grabbing your ditch bag, it's important. So we got our first aid kit. Next, I like to put my pyrotechnic flares in there. Just kidding. I don't do pyrotechnic flares anymore. I do electronic flares now. Got the daytime flag, meets Coast Guard requirements. The EDF2 meets all the nighttime requirements together. I don't need pyrotechnic flares on my boat anymore. Make sure I got my batteries in there. Get them packed nicely. Next, I like to always focus on my most important items for me. That would be my passport. And I'm going to put them inside Ziploc bags just to make sure my car keys, they stay nice and dry. You can have a nice waterproof ditch bag all you want, but once you open it up when you're floating inside, water will get inside. Make sure you keep some Ziploc bags in there. Put your wallet, put your phone if you need to. Put your extra gear. Put them in there, nice and safe. Phone. Next, I always like to keep my kill cord with me. Yeah, when I get on the boat, I'm gonna wear it, but I like to keep it in my bag for safe. A little knife, you never know when you might need that when you're out there in an emergency situation. Dye, signal mirror. Don't underestimate how bright a signal mirror is during the day. It is just the equivalent of like a strobe light at night. One of the requirements, soundproofing device or sounding devices. An air horn or a whistle, especially in a really foggy or nighttime environment, really come in handy. Prescription medicine, again, you need that Ziploc bag. Always tell everyone though, you got medical conditions or anything like that, make sure you have your prescription medicine handy and in a proof bag. Also, your Dramamine or sickness tablets, put those all together in your ditch bag. All right, nothing so far is gonna tell anybody that I actually need help if I abandon ship, right? That's where an EPIRB comes in handy. I like to keep my EPIRB mounted on the side, cinched in, locked up. Now my EPIRB is right there at the ready. I also, on my boat, like to keep a personal locator beacon. This is just 406 and 121.5. In my life jacket, I prefer to have the AIS version of a 406 megahertz PLB mounted on my life jacket. Don't need to go in my ditch bag because I'm gonna be wearing those babies. Space blanket, easy to store. Extra batteries, very important. Sunscreen, can't live without it. Duct tape, every boater's best friend. And then lastly, depending on how many people are going in your boat, make sure you have plenty of food and water. Protein bars are a great nutrient. You don't know how long you're gonna be out there. Keep them in the Ziploc bag. Pack some water. Maybe you've got a separate water jug or some water packets, or just as simple as this, water bottles. You're good to go. And now, my ditch bag, ready for the boat.